What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the another day, another vlog, and today is day I think mm, another working out day, about like a day 9 or 10 of a 100 day shredding series. The reason of this vlog, as usual, just wanted to stay committed, and this is one of the benefits I think I have is I decided when to vlog every single day. Is like today I don't want it to work out, I just wanted to sleep, which is for sure is right for some days when you feel like you are not tired or you are not rested enough for that muscle group particularly, and you can train something else too. So as usual, it was leg day, and I don't want it to go and do it. Is there something fearful in my mind when it comes to leg day, like that the threshold for the leg day pain, the strength exertion, or you can call it the effort that you have to put in your leg workout, is drastically more as compared to when it comes to any other muscle group. Other than that, I can say back muscles can go par with the leg muscle threshold, the pain threshold, you can say, or the considerable. The lifts are heavier in the back workout as comparable to the leg workout. So yeah, leg workout is one of the things that I try to avoid it as long as I can. But at the same time, I also wanted to have a good set of legs, especially when I was cutting. I was when I'm cutting right now, I see more definition when I wear pants, when I wear shorts, and I have this the quad separation now is coming up, and I can feel it, those veins running through the quads and the medial part of the quads and the side of the quads. It's really interesting to see like how good your legs are looking and all the fruits of the labor are coming out, and that motivates you to work out even more. So that's the one of the reason, and the other thing is like being consistent. Once you skip it and it just becomes a habit of skipping it, so that's the other reason, and it just motivates me to go it. I might not be going all in, I don't know how it goes, but the thing is like I fear leg day, or like I don't want to train leg day until the time it's to be done. And when once I'm in the gym, as it says, like once the hardest part is getting up, going to the gym. Once you're in the gym, 90, I would say like 90% is done. The other 10% is like pushing yourself to the very last limit of yourself and then performing your best. Because once you're in the zone, it's like easier to push, you know? It's just like how the thing works. Like when once you try to push a box, the very initial is like where you exert 90% of your strength. After that is just like 10% of your strength is what needed to keep the box moving. So it's hard to get into the momentum, but once you are in, it's just like nothing. It's just like moving its own basically at one point. So yeah, beginning is the hardest part. We conquered that hardest part of the beginning. Now we are going for the next 10%. Finally, hitting the leg day. The plan is pretty simple. Um, I'm pushing more for the hamstrings or sometimes quads. It depends upon like how it recovers. Like right now, the split is not is usually as how it should be as follows. Because in the last leg workout, I didn't push my hamstring that much just because my hamstrings were tired. Like it didn't recover well. On the other hand, the other day I didn't push my quads too much because of the knees. I was having like a little pain or issues in the knees, and I was feeling my quads are taking longer to recover as compared to any other muscle group, especially when it comes to back training, upper body, back, arms, biceps, chest, shoulders, anything. It recovers quick. But anything that includes my legs, especially quad, like calves are recovering like pretty damn fast, nearly the next day, even no matter how hard I train. But on the other hand, when I train my quads or my hamstrings, it just takes like 2 3 days to get over it, and then again it's a leg day. It's kind of like a cycle repeating itself, and just want me to keep pushing it. So yeah, pretty basic tonight. Since it's late in the night and I gotta go to work in the morning, so all I have is almost an hour, which is pretty much all we got every single day for our workouts. So no cardio is going to be happening today because I just checked. Like I was walking a lot today. That includes about 17,000 steps a day, which is a pretty decent amount of cardio done for the day. Calories burned kept me in the deficit. But at the same time, yeah, just going to do one set of quads extension most of the time. That's what it's going to be. One laying hamstring curls gets me more focused onto the hamstring part and it easier to do. I can load some more weight and I feel like it is more stable for me rather than sitting on a sitting hamstring curls where I'm just all I'm doing is like trying myself to first pull the hamstring machine to do the curl, and the second is just uh, focusing half of my energy just to stabilize myself on the chair. So that's one of the reasons I like lying hamstring curl. Other than one set of calf raises and one is going to be I think glutes, or we push glutes some other day. I'll push some abductor, adductor, or I'll see like how long the whole set takes. If we are not out here before 10:30, probably most probably the chances I'm gonna skip the adductor, abductor, and glutes, all of them. But anyway, since we are in the gym, let's hit the session. So second exercise, quad extension, and with the hamstring ones, the other day, last workout, I felt left more on left leg. Today, I felt more on right leg. Something is shady going with my hamstrings. So, not draw, try to do, I did the squeeze method more than like putting more weight because I don't want to risk it at this point. Even though I'm still at like a 13, 14, 15% body fat. But I feel like I might get an injury since I got the injury my last cut, and I don't want to risk it again. Since if you get an injury, it will put you like 5 steps behind. So avoid the injury at best cause. Um, Other than that, we just moving to the quad extension, and I'm just gonna do like light squeeze and single reps rather than going heavy on the quad extension machine too. So we are at like 55, nothing much, warming up, and after the set, probably going for about like 100. That's it. That is going to be enough for today's pods, I feel like. But still keeping the rep range about like 8 to 9, 7, 8, 9. This is the what I pick and choose the rep range for me. This is what I enjoy the most, and this is what I feel like gives me the most results, rather than going for all the way up to like 12 to 15, or just keep in the lower range like 4 to 5. Still gonna give you some results, but like this is what I enjoy the most. Apart from that, let's get to the final set. Uh, 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 one good set of doubles will be fine too. Fine. Final call out. Mm. Uh, 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 oh, fuck. Okay. So this is the exercise that I'm gonna enjoy the most. All you have to do is sit back on the machine and do a tippy toes like Diddy. So that's all. Just to get the calves get ready. What do you mean by? So this, I'm so tired. So this is the only exercise. Then I am gonna enjoy this leg workout a lot. All I have to do is sit back, relax, and just yo, too much weight. Do tippy toes. One fitness set, and we're all set to go. Both feet simultaneously. That was all for the calves. Basically, we still got 15 more minutes. We'll try to squeeze in another exercise, and we'll see. Okay, so one more exercise. This is just like the pump exercise, since I feel like I should have done better in the quad or hams area. So just gonna pump over the one exercise of leg press. This thing is, yeah, seated leg press, and we'll just finish it off right after that. Oh. All good. Oh fuck. So this workout done. Fuck glutes. Uh, glutes. We'll just squeeze in some other day, just for the glutes and accessory work. But for this workout, that's all. All right, so finally heading to home. Session is done, and it was not the one of the greatest session I can say for my leg day, so especially for the leg day. And since I've been on low calories, cutting down, even though, as I said, like I am at still double digit body fat percentage. I don't think I ever been that low in my whole life in terms of body percentage. And right now, working out, I always love to lift heavy, train heavy, and always wanted to, you know, uh, get that weight up. That's the whole point of going to gym. And when you are cutting, your strength goes down. And the last time I did the same mistake, keep the weight up and got injured. And right now, like the other day, my tricep was tweaking, and now my left leg and right leg hamstring. So I don't want to rip it apart or like do any injuries on my hamstring. So I wanted to keep it safe for this cut at least. So that's the whole goal. Because if you get injured, you are like 5 steps behind, and you gotta start again, build up, and all that. So you gotta play it safe, and at the same time, you have to be smart and strong. Don't be stupid. That's what I learned from the past. And on top of that, I am more proud of doing a lame workout rather than doing not at all. Skipping a workout, you do it once and then it's a habit. That I have experience from my past self. What, and it can be for anything. Once you start skipping one thing, you'll be like, oh, leave it for tomorrow, leave it for tomorrow, and then it becomes a habit. So no matter what you have your plans or goals, like you want to go out somewhere, you want to eat something, whatever your plans are, whatever you have told yourself to do it, or on a certain date, giving you a deadline, give yourself a deadline, and whatever you want to do, make sure you do it. Don't sleep for it. Even if the days goes, you don't have enough hours to sleep left, finish what you have said, finish what you started, and that way you will be more consistent, you will be more respectful towards yourself. Most of the time people say like, oh, like I'm not gonna cheat on my diet, I'm not gonna eat it, I'm not gonna skip the workout, I'm not gonna skip the meal. When it comes to business, I'm gonna start tomorrow, I'm not gonna do this and that, and then you sleep on it. You'll be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I got time. And then the thing is like, you lose your self-respect for yourself, that you are not consistent, and that gives you an feeling of failure, like you are not consistent, you are not obedient, or uh, what else you say, like you are not disciplined enough, and that's get into your head, and then no matter what you do, you just are procrastinating everything. You'll be like, yeah, it's always like that. So never do this to yourself. No matter how the life goes. It turned out to be a TED talk. I don't know if anybody wants to listen or no, but yeah, that's what I have learned from the past. Never put anything for tomorrow and never skip anything. Whatever you say to yourself, make sure you finish what you started. Peace out.